Do you still remember those good old days when you came home from school? Hi, Mom! And then you stitch your stuff on the bed. Bye, Mom! And then you went out to the street and played with your friends. Your mom does not expect to see you in the house until dinner time. Right. She can focus on finishing her chores. Not anymore. Kids nowadays spend more time indoors than outdoors. The gap between the two is growing. In 2012, the Alliance for Childhood and nonprofit advocacy group states that compared to 1970s, kids nowadays spend 50% less time in unstructured physical activities. Children aged between 10 to 16 on average spend 12.6 minutes in physical activities, yet they spend 10.4 waking hours relatively motionless. That includes the time they spend in attending class, sitting on the couch in front of a TV, and looking down on cell phone and iPad. These findings support the national poll organized by the Nature Conservancy, Toyota, USA Foundation, and the Foundation for Youth Investments. The online interviews were taken by 602 American kids aged between 13 to 18. The period they did that was back in 2011, July 28th to August 4th. The kids were asked questions mainly about their outdoor activities and attitudes towards nature to ensure the sample are representative of the nature, the geography, age, gender, and race. Quotas were established. Only 10% said they spend some time outdoors every day. Not surprisingly, most people or most kids have spent their time on watching TV, using a computer, or playing video games on a daily basis. This trend in spending less time outdoors and the lack of nature in kids' life has raised a lot of tension. Richard Louv, chairman of Children and Nature Network, even introduced the term nature deficit disorder in his book called Last Child in the Woods. He believed this disorder led to childhood obesity, depression, attention difficulties, and other developmental issues. Unfortunately, this social condition has become widespread. The Nature Conservancy poll has discovered 3 big reasons why kids do not like to spend more time outside. 80% said it was uncomfortable to stay outside because of bugs and heat. This is a perfect excuse for kids when they want to sleep in late on a Saturday morning. I see that. 62% said they would have no transportation to natural areas. 61% said there are no actual natural areas to their homes or near their homes. And this condition can be explained by 2 main causes: technology and urban development. All our kids are wired to technology. They surf on internet, post on Facebook, play with apps, and of course, texting. The social media has provided so much entertainment and connection with the world without having to leave their house. On top of it, urbanization reduces the open space and green areas for people in the city to enjoy. It also leads to air pollution, breathing, allergy problems, and other health issues. In certain areas, people are even concerned about the high crime rates, traffic, child abduction, and safety. To be certain that the child are safe, the working parents try to confine the kids in their house after school. They enroll them with numerous supervised activities like team sports, dance classes, drawing classes, and other things, etc. Most of my friends have done that just to try to keep their kids productive and occupied. Then the record-breaking temperatures across the country is not helping either. Parents are not comfortable letting the kids outside too long because it will lead to heat stroke or sunburn difficulties. So after all, it's so ironic. While technology and urbanization has improved people's quality of life, At the same time, they have a rest their body and mind within the small personal space. Do we want to see our kids with poor social skills due to less interaction with people? Do we bear to see our grandkids suffer from depression and childhood obesity? Can we reverse the trend from this to this? The time to act is now. Community, school, and family should all work together to save the children from staying indoors excessively. Enjoying nature can stimulate kids' creativity and improve and promote physical and mental health. The Earth Day should not be an annual event, but a daily activity for all. Let's lead by example and bring our kids back to the nature. This concludes my presentation. Now I'm going to open the floor to questions. Anyone? Yes, Samantha?
You mentioned in your presentation that family and community need to work together for this problem. Can you elaborate on that a little more, please?
Sure. I would say parents, they can lead by example, increase the frequency of exercise, improve the eating habits, and actually spend more time with kids outdoors. One of my friends have built a what they call the organic garden in the backyard. So they grow the fruits and vegetables. And the kids actually enjoy going out there and see how the plants grow. And they also try to plant some trees or plants that can attract butterflies. So at the same time, it also became a butterfly garden. On the community side, I would say, try to establish a neighborhood watch so that all the neighbors can help each other watching and make sure the kids are safe. And they can also organize some field trips and summer camps so that the kids can enjoy outdoor activities like hiking, visit some preserve, and doing volunteer work there. Yes, Wesley.
I know that kids today are all wired to technology. They cannot live without some sort of screen. Do you think it's hopeless to try to get them out into nature?
You know, I'm not so pessimistic as you are. According to the Nature Conservancy poll, the interviewers, which are the kids, they are actually very interested in spending time outdoors. They feel that time out there, because they have not, the natural areas, they have not been there before, is actually challenging. They enjoy spending time with good friends, and they say that it's simply enjoyable. But I think the main thing is we have to get some youth leaders to lead the activities so they can attract the friends and teenagers of similar ages that can come to join the activities. I think that would be more effective. Yes, Michelle.
So what you just said was about the youth leaders and things like that, bringing everybody together. Do you feel that unmoderated play, where the children are just able to do whatever they want, is also helpful?
When you say moderate play?
Unmoderated, where instead of being in a group, they're able to just go play. Do you think that has any benefits?
I think either way, both will work. Because in group, they can help with the interaction with each other. They can improve their social skills. But even though they are spending more time on their own, like just running around in the nature, I think to the mental health and physical, just want them relax after the school life, it will be very helpful too. Well, I think time's up. So I'm going to turn the lantern back to our Toastmaster.